Well, time to get heading across the, ocean here, or whatever you want to call it. Feels more like a small lake, I suppose, somewhat. At least from what we see of it, right? Oh no. Not the tentacle. I probably should shove the sharp beak into my PC, gosh darn it. It's not like I can learn, any flying moves here. This isn't, Gen 3 where just about everything seems to learn, aerial ace. Like, even Paris can learn aerial ace. It's like, why? Of all the Pokemon I would think of that can use aerial ace, I wouldn't think of, of Parasect doing it of all things. I mean, I guess it helps that, in a fight against grass and bug types, but it's just like, it's too slow for that to even matter. Like, more often than not, it's just dead. Parasect just wishes it had bulk. I'm not gonna worry about it. After all, there are fights I can't avoid. Just pretty strong, huh? I feel like I'm being underestimated. Blake, huh? Well, this is gonna be as easy as cake. Ooh, too slow. I feel sorry for Magneton, to be honest. It just doesn't have enough bulk to make use of the steel typing. Like, it resists so many types of attacks, but it doesn't really benefit from any of it. Because it's got such a glass jaw. And yeah, I know, it's dangerous in a one-on-one competitive play, because, it's a special ability in later gens, but this is Gen 2, it doesn't have an ability. So it just gets wrecked by everything. Oh no, now I gotta resist evolving again. Yeah, you don't have to tell me wow or whatever, Blake. Just hand over your money and let me go, right? Okay, that was my fault. Well, I would hope I'm good at this point. I have only dedicated, hundreds of hours of my life to playing Pokémon. I would hope I'm, at least good at the campaign. Competitive, probably not so much. Can I Ice Punch this to death? Yep. Well, I did buy a couple more Ice and Punches, so, I can change out moves depending on who we're fighting on the Elite Four. That may be important. Yes, I want to surf. That'll let me sneak around her. And there's a fisherman coming up. So let's just sneak behind him. And I got nothing for the Espeon user, because he's going to be able to see us regardless of how far we go. You're impressed by just 8 badges? Oh, he's not impressive. There's like, what, over like 30 of them nowadays? Like, 8's nothing. That's just a small-time collector. Ah. Well, there's nothing I knew about being slow. Besides, putting on the Quick Claw, I guess, and hoping for the best. Oh, it was dealt with. We can always stop at that one old lady's house. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a young lady in this game. Yep. You gotta keep at it. It's alright. I'm okay with fighting her under Blastoise. Ugh. First, we gotta start off against the Pika Rat. Really? I got 15 levels on it and I still got outsped. Man, Teddy, how slow are you? Well, let's just body smash it. Yeah, I didn't think the bulky water had enough to stand up to me. My only chance rested on, you know, double team working on the first attempt, you know, for a miss. It's not like I have any, you know, guaranteed hit moves. Oh yeah, I can't dodge this one. Well, if that's the case, I'm not gonna gain any experience here. Well, take it for a return. Like I'm returning, you know, day-old rented movies. Man, it's been forever since I rented a movie. Like, there aren't even any rental places left in town to do that. I mean, it's an outdated model nowadays. I'm honestly surprised one rental place held out as long as it did. You know, as we moved into the age of Redbox and all that stuff, like, it just wasn't as convenient anymore to go to a rental store and just stroll through the shelves looking for stuff. Though I was a bit annoyed when someone stole their copy of Disgaea Hour of Darkness, because I rented it first before I got a copy purchased by my parents as a gift. So yeah, that was mildly annoying, because I wanted to rent it again to put in more hours. Man, I've probably spent well over 1,000 hours on the Disgaea Hour of Darkness at this point, though. The sad part is some of my saves with hundreds of hours have corrupted and just gone bad. And that is just a shitty situation, right? Like, 500 hours of my life just gone. You know, I came home one afternoon and the data file was no good anymore. And I hadn't backed it up, you know, so it's just like, it was gone. Like, everything on that memory card was basically just trashed, if I remember correctly, so it sucked. Like, all those hours of my life wasted. I suppose someone would argue they're wasted to begin with, but... you know, that depends on your perspective with video games, right? Well, we'll probably just include the, Victory Road at this point. I mean, let's face it, it's not gonna take long to get through Victory Road and deal with the rival. He's not very powerful, after all. Though he does cheat. Damn Thunderbolt-knowing Magneton. Because Magneton doesn't get Thunderbolt in this generation by level up, and there's no TM for it either. So there's no way his Magneton could know Thunderbolt unless he hacked the save file. Man. Dude, you did not need agility. Like, you were already faster! Really? We didn't kill it. Maybe not the best of signs there. They aren't, huh? Tell that to Lieutenant Surge. He'll tell you a hippie back, I'm sure. Well, at least we don't have to do individual badge checks. That was always so annoying with the first game. Do I have any yet? No, I don't have any repels. Live with it. I can always just knock out the stuff that shows up anyway. Well, I'm pretty sure, you know, Ursaring can use Earthquake, so I probably should grab it. I'm less confident in Teddiursa being able to use it, but I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. I have to say, like, where are the random encounters at? Ah, it's Graveler. Ice Punch, I guess? I don't want to dig, because it might use Magnitude. And that would really freaking hurt if I was underground. Okay, let's take this TM. Pack, well... Yes, I'd like to teach you to a Pokémon. Yeah. We should forget Dig. Because this is definitely the better version. Especially in this generation. Like, in Gen 1, Dig had the same base power as Earthquake, and gave you a turn of immunity. Though I suppose it did let the opponent set up. But the AI is not going to really switch, usually. And flying types weren't, you know, super valuable and competitive, so it's not like they could probably switch to something immune. Unless it was like Zapdos. It was one of the few, flying types that was, viable. Like, being a flying type in Gen 1's awful, because almost everyone's running, you know, like, Blizzard and Thunderbolt. Because in Gen 1, the Blizzard has, like, 90% accuracy. Like, it's insanely accurate for its power. Like, it doesn't have the trade-offs that come, you know, with, Fire Blast. Well, okay, rock moves. Or fighting moves, but... you can always go for a return. Yeah, I figured that'd be enough. Golbat. Well, I could use Ice Punch, but... I'd rather return. I mean, I don't want to leave Golbat potentially alive, because my Ice Punch isn't very good. And yeah, Magneton's definitely knocked out. Like, there's no way it's getting up after an Earthquake from Teddiursa. Ugh. Haunter, eh? Well, Earthquake it. Like, the only way Haunter could have done any real damage is if it was faster than us. Because then he could have went for Curse. Well, use regular return on it. Seriously? Kadabra could outspeed us? Jeez. And just go for return. Yeah, it's down, okay. Well, our rival is defeated for the final time. Well, I guess we're gonna have to cancel another evolution chance. Like, no! You must stay cute, Teddy. Yeah, I'm sure if you'd give up that easily, you would have given up after the last whooping I gave you. Yeah, keep at it till you're ready. Ugh. Well, next time we'll begin conquering the League. Until then, see ya.